Okay, you can hear me now. Sorry, y'all. I hate when I do that. I really hate when I do that. Hey, oh my God, Carla, I haven't heard from you for a hot minute. Oh my goodness. You can't hear me, but you can hear me now because I just turned the mic up. I hate when I do that. I really, I don't do it on purpose. I really hate when I do that. Hold on, I gotta mute me. I gotta mute me. Oh my God, Carla, I haven't heard from you for a hot minute. I have to mute me so you guys can hear me. It's not muted no more, but hi. It's not muted no more, I promise. Oh my God, thank y'all for being here. Y'all don't have to be here, but y'all here with me on a Monday. Y'all, am I the only person that's like really messed up with this time difference? I cannot with this time difference. I cannot. I can't. It's throwing me completely 100% off. I can't do it. Hey, Lanice. I can't do it. The time difference, I can't. I don't understand why we need to keep changing it back and forth, honestly. The time difference got me sleepy. That's probably why I fell asleep today. I was watching a movie and then all of a sudden I just fell asleep. People blowing up my phone. Like, why are you answering the phone? Because I'm asleep. That's why I'm not answering. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. Mom cussed me out. Talk about some, why you not answering the phone? Yo, this time difference is chewing me out. It's chewing me out. It's permanent? This time is permanent? I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't even like this time difference. I like the previous time difference. Thank you, Carla. I don't even know how those badges work. But I'm gonna do Tracy first because Tracy is the first reading of the day. I don't feel, oh, my skin is glowing. Don't let the filter fool you, sis. I got good skin. Hold on. It's a little red right now, but I have good skin. Don't let the filter fool you. Cause I was like scrubbing my face today. Like scrubbing the entire hell out of it because I had makeup on this weekend. I wore makeup all weekend. Cause I was like being with friends and stuff. But don't let the filter fool you, sis. I've been drinking my water. All right. I don't have to change my clocks anymore. Oh God, I hate this time, dude. I hate this time. I feel like it's late. It's like 8 o'clock now, but I feel like it's like 10 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Carla. Girl, my skin has been looking so... Look. Fuck the filter. I got good skin, okay? I got good skin. It's just that it's red right now because I was scrubbing it. And I've been using a new product, which I need to do a review for because they already on my ass about it. Like, okay, like when are you going to put the review up on your channel? So I have to do it. So I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. What are the products I use on my face? I have a video on my channel, but I'm going to do another video because they sent me some products to review. Saturday Skin sent me, they're always sending me stuff. So they're like, can you do a review for me? And I told them I would do it. But they've been like, they sent me an email yesterday to talk about some, when are you going to put the review up? Like, we're waiting. And I'm just like, I'm going to put it, like, I'm going to put it up. I have until like the end of the week to put it up. So I need to put it up like soon. But I need to film it. I need to film it. Crap. I need to, crap, my phone died. I need to film it and then I need to post it. My phone died. My phone died. This always happens to me. All right, let me start with Tracy first. I need to get my life together. I should be a lot more prepared for this. Say that's your best, baby. At your best, you are loved. All right, y'all. But I'm gonna have a full video on like what I do with my skin. Does my skin look, I'm looking at my face right now. My skin do look good. I don't do a lot. Honestly, I'm a lazy skincare girl. I just, my mom has nice skin for her age. Probably because of my mom. But I'm a lazy skincare girl. I'm lazy as hell. Um, but I'm gonna do a video, Tracy, and y'all can see what I put on my face, which is not much. All right, so dang, my bad, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do Tracy first, and I'm gonna do Lanice, and then I'm gonna do Steph. Let me just get myself together, y'all. Please be patient with me. At your best, you are love. Positive, motivated, something my life. Since you ever need to feel, so wonder why. Okay. Alright, let's do Tracy. I've been shuffling it long enough. Oh, shoot. Alright. Okay. The reason I laugh is because this looks good. Shoot, there's too many cards. Okay, hold on. Get this all together. Yes, get it together. Come on, team, let's get it together. Okay, so Tracy, what I'm seeing for you is that there may be somebody that may be coming towards you. And I feel like once they do reach out to you, I feel like you're having to walk away from something that you don't want to walk away from, unfortunately. Hey, Juicy. I feel like you're having to walk away from something that I feel like you don't feel prepared to walk away from, but you had to walk away from it. There seems to be feeling unfulfilled or feeling like something is missing in a situation. So I feel like you're having to walk away from it or abandon a situation. But I feel like you don't want to. You still could be emotionally tied to the situation or the person. But I feel like someone is possibly going to reach out to you. I don't feel like you are the one that's going to be reaching out. I feel like they are the one that's going to be reaching out to you, because I do feel that if it's not an olive branch that's going to be extended to you, it could be that someone can just be reaching out to you. But I feel like them reaching out to you, it's like, it's not in a way that you would like it, meaning that this is not someone who's going to be vulnerable and tell you how they feel. This is also someone who's not going to be apologizing. I do feel like the reason why they may be possibly reaching out to you is because you might be a resource. Now, I didn't mean to do that. But I also feel like this is also someone who isn't giving you what you need. There just seems to be something that is missing in this connection or this situation. I feel like someone is also giving you bare minimum. And this could also be someone that is doing enough just to get you to come around or get you to kind of like be around them, for what, if that makes any sense to you. Because I feel like this is not someone who is like fully invested. I just feel like this is someone who likes to dip in and out. Like this could be some sort of inconsistent energy in your life. So I feel like when someone is of need of some sort of resource, whether that be money, whether that be they're bored with, they don't have anybody else to talk to, because I do feel like this is also someone that is it could be like an energy vampire, or someone who just comes into people's life just to really take from them but not really give anything in return. But me and you, Tracy, already had this conversation. This person reminds me of my ex-boyfriend so much. And I told you that in your reading. Like, this is someone who's I know he's a fraud. I don't want no, that's not it. I don't want no frauds. Nicki Minaj. I don't need no, something like that. But I feel like this person reminds me of my ex-boyfriend so much. It's really scary. I just feel like this is someone who is emotionally lost. This is also someone who doesn't know who they are. This can also be someone that could be struggling to figure out who they are. I do also feel like this is someone who does not fulfill you, and this is why you're walking away from it or abandoning a situation or complete. It's like turning your back away from a situation completely, going in a different direction to find out or to find what you feel like is missing. Because it's 8 cups here. The 8 of cups talks about someone who's walking away to go find their additional 2 cups. Because 10 of cups in tarot is completion. So I feel like you're trying to find what completes you, and I feel like this person does not complete you because there seems to be something that is missing in the connection or missing from this I guess situation. Now there seems to be a lot of power struggles in the situation, meaning that 2 people might be doing things to kind of control each other, meaning that you're like, well, in order for you to stay in my life or for me to keep you, I'm gonna do these types of things to keep you in my life. But I feel like it's not being reciprocated. And because the 5 of Wands is here, it could be like desires. Like you may desire, like maybe you have sexual desires for this person. Maybe that you desire a relationship with someone. Maybe you desire physical touch. There seems to be something about a desire that you want this person to fulfill. But I feel like this person is not doing that. I do feel like this person doesn't want to do those things as well, because I do feel like this is someone that is doing the bare minimum to get what they want from you. So this is someone who likes to breadcrumb you, or this can be someone that is very manipulative, or this could be someone that is trying to kind of string you along. This person reminds me of my ex. Like, well, you've told me, like, we've had separate readings about this person. And every time like I do your reading, it's just like flashbacks. I get flashbacks of like my ex. And I told you this when I gave you your reading. What was it? When did I give you your reading? I gave you a reading on, was it Friday or Saturday? One of those days, child. I told you like this is someone that is not going to reciprocate or bring anything to the table that you would want, you know? I just feel like this is someone that they don't care when they hurt somebody. Like they don't care when they have caused damage in someone's life. They just kind of find somebody else and they replace that person, or they just move on to the next victim. You know what I mean? Yeah, we talked on Friday. And I told you this person reminds me of my ex, like just looking for his next victim. Like, I feel like that is what's happening. Like, someone is just looking for their next victim, looking for their next fix, looking for their next. Because this is someone that is hollow inside. This is someone who's constantly looking for other people to fulfill a void. This is someone who doesn't know themselves. This is someone who can't fulfill what their needs on their own, because so they need someone else to kind of like, I'm getting like parasite leech type of energy. This is someone who needs someone to boost them up, and now I'm not talking about self-esteem boost up, like a self-esteem boost up, but I'm saying like this is someone who thrives off feeding off other people's energy. And that's why I say like you have to be careful. And I know you asked why is he still around, and it's because you're giving him his fix. If you cut yourself off of this person, he can't come to you for any supply, because you've decided that you're no longer going to be his fix. So he's going to have to roam, and he's going to have to go find the next victim. But if you continue to allow this person into your life, and you continue to let him come in and leech and like use you and take all of your resources, because I feel like with you feel like oh my gosh, Tracy, you remind me of me in the past, girl. For you feel like if I give him more, if I spend time with him, if I shower him with love, if I give him more, he's gonna want me. Oh my God, Tracy's gonna make me cry. Girl, I'm not gonna cry because I'm you know, I've passed this. I literally have gone through this, and me and you had this conversation on Friday. I've been through this. Like I went through all of that. Like if I give him more, if the more I love him, then the more he'll love me, and it doesn't work that way. It does not. I'm telling you, Tracy, firsthand, it does not work that way. And I feel like you're always asking yourself, like, why doesn't the person just leave me alone? Like, just leave me alone. If you don't want me, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I used to be like that too. Like, if you don't want me, why are you still messing with me? Why are you still calling me? Why are you still texting me? Like, leave me alone. But I realized that you are the one that has to cut off the supply. Like, you are the supply. You're the hot commodity. You're the one that's in demand. You are the one that's in demand. If you cut this person off, they cannot take from you. They honestly can't. You know what I mean? And I know it's hard to cut off somebody that you love. One of the hardest parts, and I read this online the other day, which is crazy. One of the hardest things in life is cutting off someone who's still alive. You know, someone that you can still bump into, someone that you can still hear from other people about. You know what I mean? Like, that's the hardest thing to do, is like grieving someone who's still alive and someone who's still breathing and still, you know, like someone who's still around. Like, it's hard to do that because it's just like that. It's like you're grieving the person that they used to be, and two, you're grieving because you're grieving up the person that you thought they were. You know what I mean? You're grieving who you thought they were, and you're realizing that whoever person that they were showing up in their lives for you is not who they say they were. Like, this person was a fraud. So I feel like it's hard to grieve someone that you thought was your person, and I've gone through it. Like, that's why I can kind of like give you like a little like a testimony and kind of like tell you like really like you have to let it go, because if you do not let it go, and it was hard for me to let it go, but if you do not let it go, it will deteriorate you. When I tell you, like, have you out here looking crazy? Have you out here crying every day? And like, when you really think about it, you have to ask yourself, was I really happy, or was I in the situation because one, you love this person, but two, you didn't want to be alone? Like, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to ask yourself these questions that, you know, are tough to ask. So I say this as a warning, because I've been down that rabbit hole numerous times with the same person, and I finally have cut the cycle, and I finally like lowered his casket and completely shut him out and completely left and completely walked away from a situation that I never want to go back to. I feel like in order for you to get to that position is like you, and I told you this on Friday, like, you really have to put yourself first, because child, I thought I completely lost myself. People were looking at me crazy, like, Cynthia, like, over this nigga? Cynthia, really? Like, Cynthia, over this person? Like, you really out here looking crazy? You really out here crying every day? And the more I realized it, the more I guess you're going to realize too, is that I cried more than I was happy with that person. I cried so much. When I tell you I cried so much, there was one point where I lost so much weight because I could not eat. Woo! I could not eat. I could not like sleep. When I tell Tracy about to make me cry. When I tell you, I tell you, Tracy, I'm telling you this as a warning, because I'm telling you, like, if you continue to let somebody just feed off of you, when I tell you, like, just suck all of your resources, your emotions, mentally, spiritually. Like, you start to lose yourself, and I don't want that for you, because I've been through it. I've been down that rabbit hole, and I don't want you to go. And like, maybe you have to go down that rabbit hole so that you can learn your lesson, that you don't ever want to deal with a situation like that again. I'm trying to save you, but I feel like sometimes spirit is just like, no, Cyn, like, let them learn their lesson. They need this. They need to go through that. Stop trying to save everybody. Always telling me stop trying to save everybody, because I'm always trying to save people. But maybe you have to go through that. Maybe you have to go down that rabbit hole with that person. Maybe you have to go through all the nasty, gritty part of that relationship or situationship or a connection that you have to go with that person. But I just want to like pre-warn you that it's taxing on your body, it's taxing on your emotions, it's taxing on you spiritually. It's just, I don't want you to go through that. I just don't want you to go through that. And if I could save a person from going through that, when I tell you, I can't even explain to you how much like pain I was in. Tracy, run the other way. And I know it's hard, and that was hard for me too, but I'm so much happy. Girl, when I tell you I'm so much happier, and you're gonna feel so much happier when you let go of that person. So much happier. Just, And I feel like you're gonna walk away. I feel like this person is gonna reach out to you, and I feel like the reason why they're reaching out to you is because they need something. It's not. They're not gonna say they need something. They're not gonna say that, because if they tell you that, you're gonna like look at him crazy. But like, this person is gonna make something up and like try to get in your good graces. Like, they need you. Like, you are the hot commodity. You are the resource. You are what they feel like they need. You're the supply, girl. Act like it. Act like you need me. I don't need you. And I told you that. I said, he needs you more than you need him. You know what I mean? You need me to share my first steps. I didn't have a first step. I cut this person. Well, I told you on Friday. I cut this person off cold turkey, and I never looked back. And I don't desire to look back. I'm so much happier. Like, I have someone else that makes me like. I'm just when you let go of that, you're gonna meet somebody else that's gonna like love on you and take care of you, and that's what I want. Like, I have that, and I want that for you. He blocked you. He did you a favor. If he blocked you, he did you a favor. Honestly. Like, I just want the best for you. I just want more for you. You know what I mean? You deserve more, child. You deserve so much more. He is delusional. I just feel like you just really need to just focus on yourself. I know it sounds really hard to do, because I feel like this person came into your life to distract you. Don't let those distractions distract you. Don't let him distract you. I feel like every time you're on this, like, you gain this momentum, like finding yourself, getting your business together, being happy, trying to really better yourself. This person comes into your life and they throw you off emotionally. And every time you're thrown off emotionally, everything in your life suffers. Your business suffers, your friendships suffer, the things are, the bond that you have with your family suffers. Everything in your life suffers when that particular person comes into your life and throws you off emotionally. And I feel like sometimes there's people, and it's men and women too, there's people that come into your life to purposely throw you off because they know they can. They know that if they call you, they know that if they text you, they know that if they DM you, that you're gonna like lose your shit. And they love that. They thrive off of that. They feel like, oh, I'm the man. Like, they like that shit. Like, I know I could throw her whole day off. I know I could throw his whole day off by sending him one text. People thrive off of that. You know what I mean? People thrive off of that. Like, don't let them win. Don't let them win. Honestly. All right. Lanice, what is your question? Damn, everybody want to know about love. Y'all want to know about this money? I'm just kidding. But I'm going to answer your question, Lanice. I'm going to do Lanice, and I'm going to do Stephanie, and then I'm going to do Evian. I love that name, Evian. Evian is like a tall glass of water, okay? Mama is just fresh. Her mama knew what she was doing when she named her Evian, okay? Mama is fresh. Okay, let me do Lanice. Okay, Lanice is here. Okay, let's look into Lanice. You got a huge payout today. Hopefully everything went well in court, Tracy. You want to know about your money? I'm so done with you, Evian. I got you, though. All right, I'm going to do Lanice. This is an extra card. Oh, no, this is an extra card. Okay. I'm so done with y'all. Dang, Evian, it's like that. Oh, my God. But Tracy, I'm praying for you. I'm on your corner. I'm gonna light my candles for you. I'm lighting candles for Stephanie, and I'm gonna light some candles for you, Tracy. I'm gonna light some candles for y'all. Like, I'm gonna light some candles on my altar for y'all, Cause Tracy, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for you because I had to do it for myself. Like I had to light candles on myself. I'm just like, Spirit, get this nigga off me. Get this nigga off me. Get him off me. Get him off me. Get off me. I'm gonna light some candles for you. Not fresh. I'm so done with you. So Lanice, what I'm seeing for you is that okay. What is else going on? Okay, so Lanice, there seems to be someone around you that's grieving. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone that may be around you. Um, if okay, I'm gonna say this. Okay, damn it. I get all these messages. Okay, so for Lanice, if there seems to be some sort of financial blow that you've went through, or some sort of like it's something about you having a hard time getting your finances back on the right track, or you have you have a hard time your finances getting off the ground. I feel like that is just temporary. I feel like there's something about you maybe possibly reestablishing your finances. And I also feel like there's this like you having to save money. Like I feel like you're frustrated when it comes to your finances. I know you didn't ask about your finances, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like you're frustrated about your finances. I feel like sometimes you when you acquire your finances, it's easily expended out. Like meaning like you'll get a nice chunk of money and just like, oh my god, I got a little cushion, and all of a sudden something comes up, and then you're just like, fuck, now I'm in the I'm in the red zone, or I'm back to square zero. I feel like more money will come in, but I feel like you need to change your outlook on how you look at money. And the only reason I say that is because I feel that there's something about you having to change your mindset when it comes to your finances. There's something about like you feel that it's like looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. I have it on the tip of my tongue and I'm trying to get it out, and it's so frustrating. It's frustrating. It's like negative self-talk around money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like negative self-talk around money. Like, oh my God, I don't have it. First of all, I never say that. Even when I don't got it, bitch, I'm gonna act like I got it. I'm gonna act like I got it. I'm gonna act like I got it. Like, I'm like, chill. Spirit got me. Spirit not gonna make me keep me broke. Like, I always keep that mindset. And my friends be gonna make like I'm crazy. Like, okay, can you talk to your spirit and give me some money too? I'm just like, nope, they're only on my team. But I feel like you need to change your outlook on how you look at money, because I feel like sometimes you have a little bit of a negative self-talk when it comes to your finances. It's like you're talking away, it's like you're repelling or talking away the money instead of talking about bringing in money. If that makes any sense, like, oh, like I'm gonna use an example because I feel like I'm stuttering, and the reason I'm stuttering is because there's so many messages coming into my mind, and then I'm gonna start talking real fast. I feel like I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you have to pay for something, right? And I don't know why that came to my mind. Whatever. Sorry, that was just don't mind me. I feel like so let's say you have to pay for something, right? And you're like, oh my God, I don't have the money. I feel like you will like harp on not having the money, and then spirit will wait till the last minute to help you find the money. And the reason why, I know you didn't answer finances, but girl, maybe you need to hear this. But I feel like you will harp on not having the money until the very last minute, and then all of a sudden it comes through. And then I feel like spirit keeps doing that to you because spirit keeps trying to test your faith. You know what I mean? Like, spirit's just like, why is she talking so much crap? Like, why is she saying these things? Why is she like, does she not know that we got her back? Like, does she not know that we're gonna give this to her? Does she not know she's gonna have the money? But I feel like, and maybe it's like your spirit guides, they may be looking at you like as you're being ungrateful. You know what I mean? Like you're being ungrateful, or you're maybe being a brat, and that's fine. I'm not trying to harp on you. That's fine. But spirit may feel like sometimes you're a brat. Like, spirit's just like, yo, you didn't have this money and we found the money for you and you're still complaining. Like, I feel like you're needing to be a little bit more grateful when it comes to your finances and how far you've come, because I do feel like there's been leaps and there's been strides when it comes to your finances. But I feel like for you, you're still in a state of like, oh my God, I need more, or oh my God, like I wish I had more. And I feel like it's going to come for you, but I feel like you're having to really change your mindset and how you look at money. Money is energy, money is currency, money is a resource. But I feel like we sometimes get really complacent about how we look at money, and it could come from a very mundane place, like, and it could come from a very, yeah, showing gratitude. It could come from a very, not saying that you're greedy, but it could come from a place of like being very complacent with money. Like, I feel like people look at money as something that they really want to acquire and something that they really want to have. But when you're in more so in of a spiritual realm, you don't care about money. I honestly do not give a fuck about money. And I say that, look, Spirit, don't make it stop coming in. Don't make it stop coming in. But I'm just saying, like, I don't always see money like, to me, money it goes in and out. And if it doesn't go in and out, you can't acquire more of it, because you need to spend money. And when I say spend money, you need to spend intentionally to acquire more money. And when I say spend intentionally, it's not like, I'm not going to harp on you on Beyonce tickets. I don't know if that's you. But I feel like you're just needing to really spend money on things that you know, that you feel that are more so intentional. And also, I know you mentioned showing gratitude. I do also feel like you need to show gratitude as well. And every time I've told you guys this so many times, but every time I spend money, every single time money comes out of my card, money comes out of my wallet, I always say, Spirit. If I say it out loud, people be looking at me crazy, but I don't give a fuck. I say things out loud, or I'll say it in my mind, like, Spirit, you see I'm about to spend this money. I need all this money back at tenfold. You see I'm about to spend this $300. I need you to bring it back to me. I need $600 back. I need it back. And they always come through. Always come through. I tell you, they always come through. Always come through. I feel like you need to spend intentionally. If you're not even spending intentionally, tell Spirit, like, Spirit, look, I see y'all came through for me. I see I got this money. You see me about to spend this money? I need this money back tenfold. You see me spending the $300? I need $600. And don't give them a timeline, but I need by tomorrow. Don't say that, because they're not going to give it to you by tomorrow, because I've done it before. They didn't give it to me. I mean, it may work for you. Try it. But I feel like you're having to be like, Spirit, look, I'm about to spend this money right here, and this is my last. I don't got it, but I need you to bring that money back. And when I've done that, orders have come in. Like, people book readings. Like, things start to come in, because you have to really be like on the same team as your spirit guides. And I feel like right now you're not on the same team as your spirit guides. They're looking at you like you the ops. And I'm just being honest, and I know you don't want to hear about money, and I don't know why money came up for you. This is really weird when you don't ask for things, but God or Spirit gives you what you need. So I feel like this is what you need. I feel like the Spirit's like, you're not even on the same team as us, and you're expecting so much of us. Spirit's just like, if you want us to give you what you need, not what you want, because what you want is, you can get it, but things that you actually just really, 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 really need, like long-term things, like, you need to be on our team. Like, you're not being a good teammate. There's no teamwork. And I feel like Spirit feels that way about, oh, you need to hear this? Oh, girl, I got you. But I feel like that was what Spirit feels like. Spirit feels like you're not even on our team. You're not even playing fair. Like, you're not even like on the same page with us. And you want us to give you all of these things, and you want us to shower you with abundance, and to shower you prosperity, and to shower you all the things that you desire, but you're not even helping us out. And I don't know, and I'm gonna say this to you, and because they told me to tell you this, but you need to leave out water for your spirit guides. Now, I'm not saying leave water for all. Well, you should. Honestly, you should. Leave water off for all of your spirit guides. You should. Depending on how many spirits you got, because, girl, you might have 8, and I have to leave out 8 glasses of water for them, which is ridiculous, but something that I got to do. That's something that I got to do. Like, leave water around the house. But I feel like you're having to leave out water for them. Like, just feel like a clear jar. It doesn't have to be this big. It could be like a little jar, a mason jar, like the small mason jars. Fill it. That's what I have. Fill it with water, and then put it on your altar, and that's a form of gratitude. That's a form of, like, I see you. They just want to be acknowledged. I feel like you don't acknowledge them enough, and this is why they're not giving you what you need. And I really need to take my own advice, because I've been slacking on my altar. So I'm gonna do that later. Well, when I get off of here, I'm gonna go to my altar. But I feel like you really need to, like, show gratitude. Whether that, and then you don't have to leave out food, because that food could. I used to leave out. I should. I used to cook food for them and leave food for them, but I just feel like sometimes the food gets spoiled, and it's just too much. Leave out water. If you know like their favorite liquor, leave out liquor for them. But I feel, and they like top shelf. They don't like that cheap tequila. They don't like that cheap vodka. Like, you need to leave top shelf uh, liquor for them. I don't know if you're ready for that, child, but that's what you need to give them. Maybe you need to spend intentionally and give them liquor and leave them liquor. But I feel like you need to leave a glass. Start with a glass of water. That will be an initial step. Like, thank you, Spirit. I see what you do for me. I'm showing you gratitude every single day. I acknowledge you, and you can leave them out. The bugs, yeah, Stephanie. I don't like the bugs. I'm scared of the bugs. I have no roaches in my house. Despite all the plants I have in my house, I don't have bugs like that. So I'm like, the food just attracts bugs. So I don't like to leave I don't like to leave out food for them. But I'll leave out liquor, I'll leave out water, but just do that. Start off initially with water. And once the water evaporates, fill it again, and then leave out the water on your altar and give them gratitude and be like, look, I see you. I see what you're doing for me. I see all the things that I'm capable of achieving. Like, say it out loud too. People look at me like I'm crazy. I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not the crazy one, because you know why? I'm getting what I need to get done. Voluntarily or involuntarily, I'm going to get shit done. So I don't care if you look at me crazy. I don't care if you're looking at me crazy. It's going to get done. You can do dark roast coffee too. Coffee is good, but it coffee grounds. If you don't want to like actually make coffee for them and leave it out, you can do coffee grounds. A lot of like your spirit guides, I don't want to give y'all all the game because that's all in my ebook. Y'all need to buy my ebook because my ebook break it down for y'all. But yeah. Just leave out something for them. Just leave out some things for them. Just to say, you know, I see you and we see each other type of vibe. I know love didn't come up for you. I'm sorry, but I feel like you really need to hear that. Like, that was a lot more important than love. Because love comes and goes, but the relationship that you have with your ancestors are worth lifetimes. Lifetimes. Not one lifetime. Lifetimes. More than one lifetime, okay? So get to know them, okay? Get to know them, love on them, show them gratitude, you know, dance with them. I play music and I dance, like, really, establish relationship with them, okay? Girl, I got an ebook on my website. Y'all better go grab my ebook. It's only $30. And it breaks down how to like connect with your ancestors. It tells you how to connect with crystals, how to sage your home. It talks about who's your orishas and how to find out who your orishas are. It tells you everything, girl. You better go grab my ebook. It's on my website. It's definitely on my website. It tells you how to like really get spiritually aligned. It tells you about how to like, it's like a small introduction into like Reiki. Y'all better go get my ebook. It's on the website if y'all want it. I don't pressure people into buying things from me. I just feel like I feel like if you feel spiritually aligned with me, then you can shop with me. Because there's some people that refuse to like buy from people that they don't feel really aligned with. So I feel like when you find people, like someone who is a spiritualist that you relate to, like really like pour into them. You know what I mean? Pour into them because they see you. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of spiritualists that I really support. There's only 3. 2 live here. Actually 4. My homegirl Marie, I just talked to her the other day. My boo Marie, she's my Reiki. She does Reiki on me, and she also does like readings on me by just touching like certain parts of my bodies, and she can kind of pick up on what I'm feeling. And then I have 3 readers. One of my readers, he lives in Puerto Rico. And he is the one that kind of initially got me started on my ancestors. And then Tamaj Tarot here on YouTube. That's my boo. I get readings from her all the time. That's the only person I trust. And another reader here in Miami, her name is Beatrice, but she's a little bit more private. But I go to her here and there. I don't let a lot of people read me. I don't like letting a lot of people read me. I feel like it's an invasion of privacy. An invasion of privacy. You're welcome, Sierra. It's on my website if you want to buy my ebook. it's a really good ebook on how to like connect with your orishas and connect with your ancestors, and it's I feel like I created a strong ebook to kind of like get you guys on your way, because I answer a lot of questions that you guys ask me all the time in that ebook. Y'all be asking me a whole bunch of questions. I'm just like, let me just put it in one little book for y'all. It's actually, I think it's like 100 pages. It's like, it's a good chunk of information in there. I had to like break it down for y'all. You're welcome, Denise. Let me do Stephanie. Dang, Ben, we were talking about you last week. We were talking about you last week, Ben. We were talking about you last week because another guy that gets, hold on, Tracy, I'm gonna read it after when I get off. Another guy that comes to me for readings, his name is Yeriel, and he was on here, and I was basically telling him that he needs to be careful because these girls out here gonna trap him. And I brought you up. I'm like, y'all see how I talk to Ben? I be telling Ben, like, stay focused on your shit. Don't let these out here you over. Like, stay on your stay on your, like, don't let these little girls out here catch you slipping. How did I find my Puerto Rico reader? I found him through a family member. He doesn't give a lot of people readings. He's very, not private, but he's always in Puerto Rico doing magic, or Puerto Rico, like, giving people readings. He's very well respected in Puerto Rico. So when he's here in Miami, like he travels to Miami, he'll let me know, and then I'll meet up with him, and then we'll just, hang out, chit chat, talk shit. But like, he's the one that kind of like introduced me to like orishas and kind of taught me like, look, you need to do this for your ancestors, you need to leave water for them, you need to leave. He kind of got me on it. My mom, she still does it, like she leaves food and stuff like that for her orishas and stuff like that. I watched my mom do it, so I kind of knew a little bit about it, but he was the one I really strongly pound in my head, like, look, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, he literally like sat down with me and kind of like told me, like, Cynthia, like they're wanting your attention, like you really need to like talk to them, you really need to like pour into them. So when I got a reading from him, he was like telling me like one of my orishas was upset with me, and I had to like, she's very like needy. One of my orishas is very needy. Like, she likes a lot of attention, and I just cannot all the time. So I just have to like leave stuff out for her and like leave candy for her. And I have a baby spirit that's always with me. That's always, I can feel the baby spirit. Like, I feel like sometimes the baby spirit be in my house sometimes, so I be hearing things. And sometimes I feel like something's like attached, like holding onto my legs. Like my leg will feel tight. There's like a baby like holding onto my leg. It's a baby spirit. I leave candy for the baby spirit like on my altar and stuff like that. And I know this sounds crazy, and people be like, girl, that girl's probably fucking crazy. What is she talking about? But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? Period, Ben. All right, let me do Stephanie. But if you know, you know, like about your orishas and like having to tend to them and take care of them. They're very needy at times. One of my orishas is very needy. So, but she don't play about me, so that's why I gotta give her attention. She did a lot of things for me. I'm not even gonna lie. So I gotta make sure I honor her, because she'll tell me, she's like, if you don't give me no fucking water, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, girl, if things start to like stop for me, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, everything is stopping. Like, why is it getting so quiet? Like, why is everything like off? I know it's her that's doing it. Like causing shit to happen to me. And I have to go to my altar. I'm just like, yo, can you please stop fucking up my life? I need stuff to come in. I need things to happen the way they need to happen. So I'll go to the store and buy her flowers, go to the store and buy her cake. I gotta buy, like, she is so spoiled. She's so spoiled. Like, she needs attention. I'm not gonna say who the Orisha is, because like I don't like to disclose who I'm with as far as my Orishas. I've mentioned a couple on my channel though. I don't want to tell y'all who I'm with, because people would get really like shady about it. And like, oh my gosh, she's the daughter of this, she's the daughter of that. I don't care about that shit. Like, I got a couple of them with me. But she's very needy. She's very needy. She's very needy. All right. But she be helping me out though. She done did some things for me. I'm just like, dang, cutthroats. You out here just cutting off heads. So I can't really disown her at this point. I remember somebody made me cry, and I showed her a picture of the person. I'm like, see, this person made me cry. This person made me cry. She said, let me stop. Stop. Just stop. Let me just stop right there. She handled it. So let me just stop right there. She handled it though. Like, you made me cry. Don't worry about it, y'all. You'll probably think I'm crazy, but if you know, you know. Stephanie know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Alright. Dang, Stephanie, why is it taking so long for your cards to come out? Okay. This is for Stephanie. So, Stephanie... Hold on. Okay. I had to get my order in check. So Stephanie, what I'm seeing for you is that something about your desires are manifesting. Stephanie, you know. You already know what's good. You know what's good. I'm like, he made me cry. She was like, Marisha was like, don't worry, girl. We gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. Oh my God, y'all gonna think I'm a witch. Oh my God, so funny. I'm a good witch. But I feel like you're getting the things that you desire or things that you're manifesting. I also feel that there just seems to be a lot that's going on for you. So there seems to be some sort of abundance that's coming in for you. Everything that you kind of like said out loud is going to happen for you. Even if it's not out loud to people that may be around you, it could be just out loud to yourself. Like, I feel like you're very determined to have the things that you feel like you desire or the things that you want. I'm getting voluntarily or involuntarily. That's my motto. I'm gonna get this shit done voluntarily or involuntarily. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I feel like that is what's happening for you. I feel like something is like really going in your direction, or something is kind of maturing and manifesting for you. Now I do feel that, I don't know if you cut somebody off recently. Because I know you, honey, you be cutting these people off. You be cutting people off like, you be cutting people off and not having no cares in the world. So I don't know if you may have like cut someone off recently, but I feel like there is someone around you that is hurting because you've cut them off, or hurting because there seems to be no communication between you and this person. Now, it doesn't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be any person that has those particular, I guess, they can have those particular elements in their natal chart. Whether that be their rising, or it could possibly be their Venus. Like, someone may have like Venus in their their Venus may have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is an emotional person. I'm getting crybaby. Not saying that this person cries. Men cry too. I feel like it's so cute. Now I'm saying, not that it's cute. I just feel like it's very endearing. But I feel like men cry too. But I feel like there just seems, both of them got those signs. Damn, Steph. Well, whoever, I don't know who it is, but someone is crying about you, or someone feels like someone is possibly still living in the past too. So meaning that they're still crying about things that may have happened in the past. And I do feel like this is also someone that is grieving over you, because you either may have blocked them or you may have cut them off, because I feel like there seems to be some sort of blockages in communication with them. Like, they can't get in contact with you, or they can't reach out to you for whatever reason. That's why I said I don't know if you have them blocked. There seems to be something that's blocked or stuck. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that wants to reconcile with you. This is somebody that you know. This is also someone who's a liar. I will just be careful with that because I just feel like this is someone that is very deceptive. This can also be somebody that is keeping tabs on you, following you. But I feel like if they're following you from a fake page. They're watching the stuff that you post online. Sorry, I'm having a That's a Raven moment. They're watching the stuff that you're posting online. And I feel like this is also someone that is they're watching what you're writing online. Like, I don't know if you're like posting like if you're posting like reposting quotes, like reposting quotes or reposting messages, or you're writing out things on your story or something like that. Someone's like reading what you're writing and they're like taking some sort of like mental notes about it. Girl, I don't know what the hell. It feels like someone's doing all of this extra work but trying to figure out what they're, and it's, I feel like someone is like being very calculative and very meticulous. Like, they're waiting to make some sort of sudden movements. They're not doing anything now, but I feel like they will eventually come forward and they'll eventually say something to you. And I feel like this is also someone that you may have severed ties with, because there seems to be some sort of like petty energy between two people. Like, this is like, if you don't reach out to me, talk to me, I'm not going to reach out and talk to you. If you don't reach out and ask me how I'm doing, I'm going to do the same thing. So there just seems to be a little bit of like tit for tat type of energy. And I do also feel like this is also someone that when they're talking to you, you look at them like they're full of shit. Like, damn, I haven't heard that song in a long time. I mean, that song by Sunshine Anderson. Heard it all before. You talk a good game. I was your fool. Baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. That song. Like, you're looking at this person like, this nigga, this nigga full of shit. This nigga just sitting here lying in my face. Like, this person, like, you know who this person is. You know what this person's about. But I feel like for the most part, you're going to hear what they have to say. But I feel like you're taking, as far as advice, take whatever they're saying to you with a grain of salt. Just take what they're saying to you with a grain of salt. They're not serious. They're not. This is someone that's. This is someone that This is someone that pillow talks. You know how, oh my God, I'm gonna put a baby in you. Like, you know, after y'all had y'all little fun in the bed. You're like, man, I'm gonna put a baby in you. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. This is a nigga that's gonna pillow talk you. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna shower you. Like, this is just like, yeah, okay, like, okay, yeah. I just feel like this energy that's coming towards you, it's just like, this person's a liar, and you know that they're a liar, so you're just like, yeah. I just feel like whatever they're saying is like going one ear and out the other. Unfortunately, I just feel like this person's not serious. Like, I just want to take them seriously. I just want to invest any time into them, because I just feel like this is someone that I feel like they're gonna work hard to get you, but I feel like they don't do enough to keep you. So there just seems to be a little bit of like, they like to chase, or they like the thrill of chasing you because they know that you're going to give them a hard time. But I feel like once they feel like they got you where they want you, they don't put any more work after that. They just kind of like, that was easy, and like, let me just, now I'm bored. I feel like that type of energy, like someone likes the thrill of chasing you, or they like the thrill of like you. This is really sick. But I feel like this is someone that really likes pursuing you. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, they like to chase after you, and then once they finally got what, like, you in their good graces, like when you guys are in a good place, I feel like they get bored. They're like, okay, well, the thrill and the adrenaline is all gone now. Like, what do I do now? I just feel like someone gets bored really easily, and it could be because they have a fast life. They get whatever they want. Like, they got a fast life. Like, it's easy for them to acquire things. Maybe it's easy for them to acquire women. Maybe it's easy for them to acquire money. Maybe it's easy for them to acquire anything, property. I just feel like this is someone who it's easy for them to kind of get things, and once they have it, they're bored. It's kind of like those people who are like really really rich or like billionaires. They can have everything that they want in their lives, and they'll get it, and then at the end of the day they're still bored. They're still like, what is life? You know what I mean? Like, someone's just bored with their life because they've acquired everything that they could possibly can. Like, the thrill is gone. Like, the thrill of like making $1 million is gone. The thrill of making $3 million is gone because I've already made it. So someone feel like I can acquire these things easily, but at the end of the day, it's just like, I'm bored. Like, what else is there to do? Get down, like settle down, get married. But then after I acquire that and I achieve that, what's next? Someone just keeps getting bored with the milestones that they keep reaching. Someone's just bored. That's really sad. That's really sad. Like, I feel sorry, and I'm not saying I feel sorry for this person because that just sounds like really condescending. But I feel like that's really sad. That's really sad. Like, someone doesn't know who they are. Someone has acquired all of these accolades, and it's just like, yeah, but I'm still lonely, or I'm still bored. I'm like, what do I do now? Have kids? Or what do I do now? Even if I have kids, he has kids, you know, it's okay. These kids are grown. These kids are going to the best schools. These kids got clothes on their back. Their baby mamas, or they're taken care of. It's just like, what's next? Someone's bored. It's unfortunate. They have nothing to look forward to. You know what this vibe that this person gives me? They give me. I was watching not a documentary, but I was watching a YouTube video on Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, like, not. It wasn't it was like a reader. I watched a tarot reader on YouTube, and they were giving reading on Justin Bieber, and they were basically saying that he is bored. He doesn't want to do music anymore. That's why he kind of like ended his tour. And of course, he has he's suffering from a disease that kind of like paralyzes half of his face. But the tarot reader was basically saying that he's bored. He's acquired everything at a young age. He's a billionaire. Like, he has nothing to do with himself. He lives in a big ass house. He has absolutely nothing to do with himself. It's boring. I get it. It's boring. There's so many times you could go out to eat with your friends. There's so many times that you can like travel the world. He's done it all. Now what's left? He got married to Hailey Bieber. Like, it's just like, what is there to acquire more? Like, what is there to kind of look forward to? You know what I mean? It's very sad. And I was watching it, and I'm just like, yo, I feel, not that I feel sorry for Justin Bieber, but it's just like, this is his life. Yeah, you're a billionaire, you make all this money, but it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. Sorry, y'all. All right, let me do. First, someone stop calling my phone. Sorry, y'all. Somebody's calling me. Okay. So I'm gonna do Evian. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, Stephanie. Yeah, he did experience a lot of stuff in his younger days. Like, you gotta understand that Justin Bieber has been since he was like 13, 12? He's been famous for so long. You know what I mean? And he hasn't been in like any major troubles as much as I mean, I don't know. I don't know these people's lives. I don't really follow pop culture. I don't really follow. I don't follow these people's lives because I don't care. But it's really sad. It's really sad. He just looks sad. When you look at him, he just looks sad. He looks like all of his soul was sucked out of his body. It's really sad. Like, when I see Justin Bieber online, I get really emotional. He looks lost. He doesn't know who he is. He looks lost. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad to see. It's really sad to see that. I see that in him. I see that in Chris Brown. When I look at Chris Brown, I see sadness. I see sadness. You know what I mean? You know how you can look at people and they're just smiling, but you can see behind their eyes that they're sad, like they're depressed, like they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just floating. You know what I mean? They're just floating in life. They're just trying. Their soul is floating until it's time for them to get into the next body, the next vessel. Because the soul is just like, I'm done here. But the body still has to live, right? The body still has to live on this earth. It has to fulfill its physical mission in this lifetime. But the soul is done. The soul is just like, yeah, I'm ready to get out of this body. I want to get into the next body. I'm done. That's what it looks like. I don't know if that makes sense to me or sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me. But I feel like someone is just like, the soul is done. Soul is just like I'm done here. I'm tired. I don't want to do this no more. I want to be in the next. I want to reincarnate now, but they can't reincarnate now because the physical body still has a mission on this physical plane. It's really sad. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. It's really sad to see. It's really sad to see. I see that in Chris Brown. I see that in Justin Bieber. What other celebrities I see that in? Lamar Odom. I see that in Lamar Odom. Like, I just feel like they're just ready to, their soul is just ready to go. Like, their soul is just like, I'm done here. Like, but the body has to fill this mission here. The body's not done here doing the work. But the soul is tired. Soul is just like, I want to go. I'm trying to go. You know what I mean? You see in the Bailey sisters. Oh, Chloe and Halle. The Bailey sisters, really? You know, before you said that, I thought about Chloe. So it's funny that you said that. When I see Chloe Bailey, I see sadness too. But with Chloe Bailey, she doesn't know who she is just yet. She doesn't know who she is. She's still learning who she is. I feel like her soul is very young. She has a young soul. Like, her soul is like a child, like maybe like an adolescent. Maybe her soul is like maybe around 8-9 years old. She has a young soul in her body. She's not done yet. But I don't see the sadness that I see. It's not sad like, oh my God. It's sad like, oh my God, like baby sad. Like, oh my God, she's still like, looks like a baby learning how to walk. She's still trying to figure it out. That's the sadness I see. I don't see like depressing sadness with her. I just see that, oh my God, like she's learning to walk. You know what I mean? Like, this baby learning to walk type of sadness. I don't know. But Justin Bieber, he looks like, I feel like he has an old soul. Like, he's like 80 still trapped in like a 20-something-year-old body. Like, I feel like his soul is done. Like, his soul is just like, why am I still on this earth? Like, why am I still walking on this earth? I'm done here. Can I reincarnate now? I'm done here. Can I reincarnate now? And it's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's very sad. It's like really, really sad. I don't know. It's really sad. It's unfortunate. Let me do Evian. My arms are hurting from my class. Jesus Christ. You see in one of them? With who, Shannon? I know you're not going to say Halle. Is it Halle or Haley? Halle Bailey? Haley Bailey? No, it's Halle. But which one of the sisters, Shannon? He's been very sad since he was like 19. Wow. Y'all pray for Justin Bieber. Pray for Justin Bieber, because I just feel, I don't know, I'm not going to say it out loud, but Stephanie, y'all, if y'all feel it, y'all feel it, but you know, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not saying that out loud, Spirit. I'm not saying that out loud. It's just sad looking at him. He looked like he's done here. He's like, dang, I'm done. I'm done here. So sad. All right, let me do Evian. The one needs to book on. Oh. She does have sad eyes. She does. I'm just looking at her right now, like envisioning her. Yeah, you're right, Shannon. She does look sad. All right, so Evian, I see. God dang, what the hell going on over here? What the hell going on? What the hell going on, Evian? Uh, what I'm seeing for you, Evian, is that there seems to be like a lot of anxieties, a lot of stress. Somebody's stressing you out. I do also. God, I had to take a deep breath. I feel like somebody's stressing you out. I feel like there's also someone that is possibly, it could be an ex, because I'm seeing ex vibes, but I'm seeing that there is possibly someone that you are cutting off completely. You have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, which is like a completion that's going to happen for you. I feel like there's a completion happening for you, girl. I feel like something is winding down to the end. Something that you've been constantly having to battle with back and forth with. I feel like um, something's coming down to end. I will say, somebody else. But this is what I'm going to say for you. I know you don't want to hear about love, but I'm just going to say it, Stephanie, Evian. But there's somebody else coming into your life. And when this person comes into your life, you have to hide them. I don't know why you have to hide this person. You're not going to tell anybody that you're talking to somebody else or that you're involved with somebody else. They're coming into your life if they're not in your life now. But I feel like this person is going to come into your life which causes you to completely shut off or shut out your ex. This is someone who's going to be very emotional. This is also someone that is going to be very sensitive. This is someone who is emotionally mature, so this is someone that is not going to come around to play games. But I also feel like for whatever reason you're hiding this person. Now I do also feel that you're gonna have some sort of like premonition or some sort of vision before this person comes into your life. And I also feel that for whatever reason, when this new person comes into your life, it's causing you to have some sort of anxieties. Now there's some sort of disturbances with your sleep. Your sleeping pattern is off. I don't know if you're waking up in the middle of the night or you're having a hard time falling asleep. It could be both. But I feel like there's something wrong with your sleeping pattern. I also feel like, girl, you need to turn your phone off before you go to sleep. You're on your phone I see you in the bed on your phone. Girl, you scrolling. Probably TikTok, Instagram. TikTok, Instagram, stuff that you don't need to be looking at. I just see you scrolling. They're hiding. Oh, I don't want to say that. That's nasty. It's not nasty. Like we're adults, but I just feel like you're looking at things on your phone. Oh, you are talking to somebody new. Well, damn. Okay, now Evian, that's cute. I'm happy for you. But I don't know why you're hiding this person. You're not going to tell anybody that you're talking to somebody. I wouldn't either. I'm very private about my love life. Y'all know this. I don't even show my man on here. I would never show my man on here. But I just feel like I would never show my boo. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm dealing with, y'all not going to know unless y'all catch us outside. Catch us outside, okay? But I just feel like you're scrolling on your phone. You're talking to someone on the phone. I don't know why this is causing you a lot of anxieties, though. And you just, some of that's in the early stages. Maybe that is what's stressing you out because you're just like, damn, is this someone that I should invest my time in? Or is this someone that I shouldn't invest my time in? I just feel like you're wanting to know now so that you can cut your losses. But just go with the flow of things. Like really like kind of like see where this goes. But I'm seeing that there seems to be some sort of power struggles. I also feel like you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship either. And the reason why I say that you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship is because you feel like you've been through a lot. There also seems to be a lot of you like I guess you kind of like taking on too much responsibilities. You be watching people's live streams. Oh. Evian, you need to go to sleep. That's your problem. I just see you on the phone at night. Like I just see like in a dark room and you're just all you see is your light, your camera light. I mean your phone light in the middle of the room. I feel like I'm peeking inside of your room for some reason, but I feel like that's what it is. You are private. I know you are private. You're not gonna tell anybody that you're talking to this person. I don't know why you're hiding this person. You know how Drake says that I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding. Wait, I was hiding the world from my kid. Whatever it is, I feel like it's that type of energy. You're not ready for a relationship, and that's fine. Just take baby steps. I just feel like you're coming into some sort of transformation because you got two tens here, right? So I feel like one cycle of your life is ending, and a new cycle in your life is coming into motion. But I am gonna say that you're gonna get a lot of backlash from your baby daddy. Your baby daddy, your baby daddy's gonna interfere. Okay, I would keep it private as much as you possibly can before you have to tell baby daddy, because baby daddy is not going to like it. He's not gonna like it. He's gonna try to sabotage it. So wait until the foundation between you and this new person is strong enough to deal with that and to tackle that head on together as partners before introducing this to your baby daddy. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You need to prioritize things that are happening in your life. You're everywhere. You feel like you're also being pulled in totally like different directions. And it could be because of like family. It could be like having some responsibilities. But you're having to really delegate a lot of things that's happening in your life because it's causing you to be very stressful. And I do also feel like it's going to kind of like start affecting your body in a sense. Like your body's going to start to feel tired. I feel like it's affecting you already. Yeah, just keep moving the low, girl. Don't tell nobody. Hey, Uriel. We were just talking about you. Literally just talking about you because Ben is online and we're talking Ben. I was telling you about Ben last Monday and Ben is here today. Look at the coincidence. Look at God. God was just like, I'm going to put them in the room together. I'm going to put them in the same room together. Yeah, Ben is over here. Ben is on YouTube, Uriel. We literally had this conversation. We're like, told Ben, make sure don't let these girls out here trap you. Better stay on your business tip. Wait, I need to move this over so I can move that on top. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. Yeah, God is good, child. I was like, we were just talking about you last week, Ben. Ben was just like, what y'all was talking about? I was like, we were just talking about like, don't let these females trap you. That's it. We ain't doing too much talking. That's about it. All right, let me do Cocoa Buns. That's an interesting name. Okay, Cocoa Buns. Cocoa Buns. And then I'm gonna do Ben. Yeah, oh, that's Ben. Yeah, you don't need any distractions. You better stay focused, okay? These girls out here know that you about to make all this money. You need to stay focused. And remember I said it, okay? Y'all finna make so much money. Y'all gonna be out here like being like full-time entrepreneurs and stuff. Y'all need to make sure that y'all stay focused because being an entrepreneur is about staying focused. Like you can't let nobody distract you. All right, let me do Cocoa Buns and then I'll do Ben. All right, let's see. These cards popped out. All right. Okay, so this is for Cocoa Buns. For Cocoa Buns, oh shoot. There seems to be some sort of opportunity coming into your life. I guess it's not a warning because I don't see anything malicious coming from this person. It's just like this is someone who's just emotionally immature. Period, Uriel. Period. Full-time entrepreneur. Being a full-time entrepreneur is not easy. I do it every day. it's a lot more hours than a 9 to 5. So you could do it though. You definitely could do it. Oh, Sierra, that's you. Girl, what the heck it says Cocoa Buns? I'm like, who the heck is Cocoa Buns? I'm like, who's Cocoa Buns? Anyways, y'all, please don't mind me. I just woke up from a nap. Now I'm going to be up all night. But anyways, I feel like there's an opportunity coming into your life. But I feel like this opportunity that's coming into your life is going to be premature. Now, the reason I say it's premature is because you could be dealing with someone that is emotionally immature. So there does seem... Who the heck is at my door? You had to change your name. You had a stalker. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that. Damn. Jeez. That's my worst fear. Seriously, worst. I've had a stalker before. But it was scary. Whew, that was scary. I'm sorry, girl. Hopefully you could. Oh. You need a win? I'm sorry. I don't feel like this is a loss. I just feel like you just need to be more. You just need to vet your people. That's all. You just need to vet your people. I do also feel like there's something about an opportunity coming into your life. It's not fun having a stalker. I know. I've had one before. I do feel like you're having some sort of anxieties. Johnny Blake? I don't know who Johnny. Hey, Johnny Blake. I don't know who that is, but hello. You're having to really focus on your finances. I don't know why everybody has to deal with. Well, why everybody has to deal with their finances. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just the season. But I feel like there just seems to be like you having to deal with your finances. Now, I do feel like there's a cycle coming into life where you're going to be in a relationship, Sierra. I don't know if you're prepared for that, but there's going to be an offer that's going to be extended to you. Someone is going to ask you for some sort of higher level of commitment. They're coming, Sierra. You're going to be okay, I know what this is. You need to be careful with the way that you communicate with men. You might be coming off you're operating out of divine masculine energy, not divine feminine energy. I'm still learning this because I'm so used to being in my divine masculine energy because I get everything in my life done on my own. But you're having to really operate out of your divine feminine energy. A higher level of commitment is coming for you. So I would highly change your mindset, Sierra. Honestly, change your mindset because I do feel like this is going to be something. Yeah, you operate out of your divine masculine energy, girl. You be cutting people to the white meat with your words. It may not be. I'm the same way. I'm hyper independent. I'm trying to learn how to be not submissive because I don't like that word. But I'm learning to sit back and let my man take care of me. I'm learning, okay? It feels good to be spoiled. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. It feels good to be spoiled. So I feel like, I'm learning. But I feel like you need to do that, okay? It is hard. I know it's hard. But I feel like you're having to really operate your divine feminine energy in order for you to feel safe. And the reason why you're operating out of a hyper independency is because you don't feel safe just yet. And even if you do feel safe, I still feel like it'll be kind of hard for you to turn off the hyper independence because I do feel like in your mind you're like, well, I need to make sure that I have it all together. This is going to sound bad, but you're like, I need to get it together just in case we don't work out or just in case I don't want to be with you no more. This sounds bad. I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. But I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. You feel like you can't trust being spoiled. Same. Because I'm always side-eyeing, like, what you doing this for? It's a defense mechanism. It's a lack of trust, and you really have to really trust. Dang, Sierra, you really have to trust, because I feel like honestly, this is a good person for you. I see a higher level of commitment, and when you guys get married, I want to be invited to the wedding. One of my clients need to invite me to a wedding, because if I don't get invited to a wedding, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, because I saw this person coming into your life. I saw you guys. I envisioned you guys got married. I saw it in the cards that you guys were going to get married. And if I don't get invited to the wedding, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, I'm going to be pissed. But Sierra, like, you have to break that a cycle. And I feel like you will. This is not a permanent thing. I don't feel like you being being hyper independent is something that is going to last. I feel like once you feel completely 100, because I feel like you after 6 years you still don't feel completely 100% safe in the relationship, even though that's 6 years is a long time to be in a relationship. But I feel like once you completely feel safe with this person, or you completely feel like you can trust this person, I feel like that will propel the relationship. I honestly feel like you guys are going to get engaged, or there's going to be a higher level of commitment. Dang, Sierra, you still don't trust it? I don't know what to tell you. Just know that you're going to get engaged. Okay? I'm going to tell you what it is, and if you don't want to accept it, that's your issue. But I just see a higher level of commitment. I just see that you guys are going to be together for a very long time. But I just feel like there's going to be power struggles, and the power struggles are coming from you. They're coming from you, honestly. You're gonna be happy though. These are all good cards. He boosts up your self-esteem. He boosts you up. He's a great. You know how, like, when people have partners and just like, oh my god, that person matches your vibe. That person matches your drive. That person matches the energy that you kind of expel out. I feel like this person's gonna match your energy. I'm getting like this person matches. I don't know why I got that song. Sorry, I hear it in my mind. It's song by Neo. I love her cause she got her own. She got her own. I don't know why I got that song. She got it. Whatever. It's a Neo song. Fabulous is on the track too. I love it cause she got her own. That's all I remember. That's all I can hear in my mind right now. But they match your fly. Because in the song he says, she matches my fly. He matches your fly. You guys are a good couple. I see power couples between you two. But I just feel like you're... Damn, Sierra, you're giving this person a hard-ass time. And I say that with love. I say that with love. I honestly say that with love. Because I feel like with you, you're just like, I don't need... It's not saying that you don't need him. And I'm learning this too, because my friend was just like, you need a man, you need a good man. Like, when people say, oh, you need a good man, I'm like, in my mind, when I hear need, I'm like, no, I don't need. I want. People want good men. They don't need. You know what I mean? Need is a hard. Need a man. I was talking to my therapist about that. I'm like, how do you feel when people say they need a man? And she's just like, yeah, that's a little strong. And I feel that too. Like, that's a little strong. I desire to be with you. I desire to be with you long term. I want you. But if you were not in my life, I'm still would be good. And I feel like that's what your approach is that's your approach. Maybe you need to tweak that approach a little bit. Yeah, just Sierra, tweak it a little bit, okay? Because he's Savannah, he a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Same. I don't need you. If you leave me today, I'll be good. I want you though. I don't want you to leave me. I don't want you out of my life. I'm that type of girl. I was talking to my therapist about that. I'm just like, I don't feel like I need him, but I want him. I love him. I want him. And she's like, yeah, that's perfectly fine, Cynthia. You know, a need is a strong word for me. And I talked to my therapist about it. And she felt the same way. Like, because because I asked her, because she's married, I'm like, do you feel like you need your husband? And she looked at me, I was like, I was crazy. She was like, why would you ask me that? I'm like, I said, you don't, I told her, I was like, look, you don't have to answer this question if you don't want to. It's kind of funny to have a therapist because I'm usually the one giving people advice. So now that I have someone giving me advice, it's kind of like weird. Ugh. We have power struggles sometimes. But I asked someone, do you need your husband? And she looked at me crazy. She was like, why are you asking me that? I'm like, it's a personal question. You don't have to ask it. But do you feel like you need your husband? She looked at me and she was like, no. Like, my husband's not going to be with me forever. My husband, either me or my husband will pass. But if my husband were to go first, I will be fine. So no, I don't need my husband. I want my husband. I desire my husband. I want my husband in my life. This is my person. This is someone that I want to share my life with. But need? Look. Look. It's you may feel that way. You may feel like you need your man. I am not the end all be all. Please live your lives, okay? If you feel like you need your man, like, oh my God, I need my man, I would not be where I'm at if I wasn't for my man. I give you so much props. I give you so much respect. I give you your flowers. I'm not in that space. I feel like if a man were to leave me today, I will be fine. I have no choice but to be fine. Because I came into this world alone, I will die alone. So, and I feel like when you enter a relationship or a contractual contract with someone, because a relationship or a marriage is a contractual agreement that you have with someone, you agree into being with that person, you agree into marrying that person. I feel like people are to be experienced and not to be held hostage. So if my man decides that he doesn't want to be with me today, and I've lived my entire life needing this person, so when this person leaves me, does that mean that I am left for dead? Does that mean that I am absolved from everything that this person has brought into my life? I have to answer that. I have to answer that for myself. But answer that for yourself, Sierra. Do you feel like you need this person? Do you feel like you want this person? And my thing is that this is a good man. You should most definitely move forward with it. And I want to be invited to the wedding. He feels like he's still chasing you. Oh, that's so sweet, though. It's because you don't... I feel like you need to find a balance of letting somebody love you, Sierra, but also creating boundaries. I feel like when you create boundaries with the person that you're in love with, it's too rigid because you don't want to get hurt by this person, because the people that you love are the ones that hurt you the most. So I feel like you're creating boundaries with this person so that they don't get too close to you, and every time this person gets a little too close to you, you kind of like put up another wall. And he's already torn down 20 walls already. He's already torn down 20 walls. But as soon as he gets a little too close, like, it's just like, damn, I think I could finally fully trust him. And then it's just like, nah. Another wall goes up. It's like you don't fully want to give yourself to this person. You know what I mean? And I feel like you don't know what your boundaries are. Honestly, you don't know what your boundaries are. I feel like you think you know what your boundaries are, but you don't know what your boundaries are. I challenge you to write down your boundaries. Like, what is your boundaries? My therapist asked me the same question, and I had to figure out what my boundaries are. I feel like you don't know what your boundaries are. What are your boundaries? You know what I mean? I just feel like you're giving this person a hard time, and I feel like this person loves you. This is unconditional love. The love that I feel, like the love that I'm feeling that's coming from him is unconditional. Like, this is not someone that's going to hurt you. This is not someone that's coming into your life to be malicious. Because there are some people that come into your life to be malicious, but I feel like he's not that one. I feel like this person loves you. This is like he in it. Like, he's in it. He's like, this is done. I'm done with her. Like, I want to be with her. Like, I want to settle down and I'm done. That's that type of man that he is. But I feel like, for example, I feel like if he wanted to marry you, you would be the one like, nah, not yet. You know what I mean? Like, you would be one of those women. Like, nah, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. And you know you want to be with him, but you're trying to find every excuse on why you should not be with this person. You're just like, he's too good. There has to be something wrong with him. Maybe there isn't something wrong with him. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right. All right, let me do Ben so I can get off. I'm getting hungry. All right. Maybe there's nothing wrong with him. Write down your boundaries, Sierra. And see, you're going to see how ridiculous they are. Write them down. Right tonight. Write them down. Like, write them down. Don't read them. Just write it down. Leave them under your pillow. And then tomorrow morning, read them and be like, I sound absolutely crazy. I sound crazy. Just write them down. Just write down what your boundaries are. Put them under your pillow. The next morning, read them, and you're going to see, like, dang, my boundaries sound crazy as hell. Like, I just feel like you don't know what your boundaries are. You don't know what they are. Like, you don't know. You're just going off of fear. And fear is a false sense of anxiety. It's a false sense of stress. It's a false sense of everything. It's a false sense of anything. You know what I mean? Fear isn't real. It's not real. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to love. Like, fear is not real. It's not real. It's something that we create in our minds that holds us back from doing things that we really want to do. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I just feel like you really want to be with this man. You really want to marry this man. But I feel like that there's a fear it's a fear that doesn't exist. I feel like you're afraid of like being the other women that are in your family because you've never seen a healthy relationship. You've never actually seen it. You've never actually been in it. You've never actually experienced it. So the fact that you're experiencing a relationship right now that's extremely positive and a relationship that is unconditional, it's scary to you because you're just like, damn, like, is somebody playing a joke on me? Like, am I deserving of this? Like, I feel like he's gonna mess up. Like, something is not right. I feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it's not. And I want to be invited to the wedding. I want to be invited to the wedding. I feel like it's gonna be beautiful, and I will show up. But who am I doing? Oh, Ben. Oh, Sierra. CC. I feel like you're going to be fine. Honestly, you're going to be fine. You will end up being with this man long term. I know it's been 6 years, but I feel like you guys will be in a higher level of commitment. He's going to propose. And I want to be invited to the wedding. That's all I'm going to say. If I'm not invited to the wedding, oh my God, we will never speak again. I'm cutting you off as a client. We're not going to be friends anymore. Because I want to be invited to the wedding. I got to be invited to a wedding. One of my clients need to invite me to a wedding. I've been to a graduation. I've been to everything except a wedding. No. All right. So this is going to be, how am I doing? Oh, Ben. I hate when I do that, but I'm going to do Ben. Dang, Ben, what the heck is going on? There's not anything bad. I am going to come to your wedding. When you get married, send me the invitation and I will show up. I honestly will show up, like dead ass. I'll show up. I really want to be invited to a client's wedding. I really want to like experience that. I want to be like, oh my God, like I not manifested, but I predicted this. I predicted births. I predicted gender reveals. I predicted a lot of things, and I've been invited to graduations. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm gonna be the front row. Front row. Shoot. I'm definitely gonna be at the weddings. I want to at least go to a wedding this year. I haven't been in a wedding. I don't think I've ever. None of my friends are married. I haven't been in a wedding in a really long time. So it's been years. So yeah. Get on it, Sierra. Get on it. Oh my god, so funny. Okay, so Ben, sorry Ben. Ben's like, girl, can you shut up and just give my All right, so for Ben, what I'm seeing is that there just seems to be like you may be making some sort of financial, well, I guess I don't know why I got that song. That's crazy. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be having my dad's so Raven moments. Um, I don't know why I'm hearing Mob Ties by Drake. That's strange. I'm hearing Mob Ties by Drake. Um, you're gonna Okay, so Ben, you're gonna start cutting people off. You have some sort of financial ties with people that you're gonna decide to cut them off. I'm getting like you're cutting your losses financially with some people. This also could be like firing people around you. I don't know if you have like people that work for you, or you have people that are working under you or helping you in some sort of way or assisting you in some way. I feel like you're going to decide to cut off people. They make money with you, so you're cutting them off. I do also feel, I know, Ben, if you work for the mob, just tell me, like DM me. I don't want to tell nobody. If you work for the mob, just tell me. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I swear to God, my lips are sealed. I will not tell anybody because I feel like mob shit. I don't know why I got like sick of these niggas. Have some help. Get rid of these niggas. It is what it is, but I'm so tired. I fuck them all, but I got tired. I'm so tired. Okay. Anyways, I got Mob Ties by Drake. That's what I got. Okay, I don't know who you cutting off, but you're cutting off people financially, or just you're just like letting people go, like you're firing people. I don't know what that means, or you will be. So I feel like that's what's happening. Financially, things look good. I feel like financially things are going to start to grow, like they're going to progress. But I feel like there just seems to be a few bad apples that may be around you. And I feel like you know it, but I feel like you may not have cut them off just yet because there possibly could be some sort of history with them. Or you could have already invested money in them. So I don't know what that means. But I feel like it makes sense to you. But I feel like that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I know it sounds weird, but I feel like it's not weird to you. Um, Dang. Ben, your money looks good. I'm proud of you. Your money looks good. I do also feel like there possibly could be a soulmate around you. But I feel like someone may be giving you something or asking something of you, or there could be like someone might be extending some sort of olive branch to you. Like somebody wants an open dialogue between you and them. It's a woman. She got a slick ass mouth. And I'm just being honest. She has a slick mouth. This is someone that is, and I don't mean that way. I just mean she has like the way that she talks is very disrespectful. Um I do feel that you're gonna have to create boundaries with this person, or you're at least trying to create boundaries with this person. Ben, you're too nice, bro. And I mean, and that's not a bad thing. You being nice is not a bad thing, but I just feel like, yo, bro, yo, you too nice. I feel like, and it's not a bad thing. Like I feel like you want to help people, and you want to be there for people, and you don't want people to ever feel like you're shunning them or you're like not wanting to, help them out. But I feel like you're being too nice. You had to pay like 4 months of my sister's rent, and Shawty ain't come up with one payment plan yet, so I'm on the verge of cutting the loss. Damn. Shit. Ben, you're being too nice. I'm gonna tell. I don't know if Uriel's still here. You and Uriel, y'all remind me. Y'all probably on the same soul team, but y'all remind me of each other. Um, you're too nice. I feel like you really have to create boundaries with people, and not in a nasty way, but it needs to be more so implemented because I do feel like you are too nice. And I don't want to tell you to be mean because I feel like you don't have to be mean, but I just feel like, and I don't want you to like feel like, oh my god, I can't trust somebody, like I can't know that, like people around me, like people are using me, and I don't want you and Uriel to feel that way. But I just feel like you both, and especially you, Ben, I feel like you really need to put your foot down with people because I do feel like when you do not put your foot down with people, one, they take advantage of you because you're too nice. Two, two, they feel like what more can I get out of him is what's going through their mind. And three, this is gonna sound mean, but you're a little bit of a Captain Save a Hoe, okay? And I don't mean to be mean when I say that, Ben, because you're my client, so we know we see each other. But I feel like you really need to really put your. It's crazy because people will say I'm an asshole, but in the same breath will say I'm the nicest dude around. Be a little bit. I don't want to tell you to be an asshole. I don't want to say that because I don't want you to come. I don't want you to come off jaded. I don't want you to come off like people are just using me. Like I just don't want you to be in that space because you're gonna need people to help you. You're gonna need people to love on you. You're gonna need people to be around you. Like I don't want you to kind of like isolate yourself and seclude yourself from people because I feel like having human interaction is important. But I feel like there just needs to be some sort of implementation of boundaries with these people. And I do also feel like your money is going to continue to keep growing, and people are watching your pockets. Like, just be careful with that, because I feel like people are watching you acquire these things and watching you and like be stable financially. And I feel like people around you are like, I want a part of that. They want to be around for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I'm getting this Drake song again. Where were you when I'm a dog needing help? Money for the commissaries. What is it? What? Oh my god, I gotta sing the song now. It's Future and Drake. Oh my god, I'm singing the song in my head. It's like, where were you when my dogs needed help? Money for the comments. Wait. I look crazy right now. I think it's called "Where Were You" by Drake and Future. I'm getting that song. That's what I'm getting. I look crazy right now because I'm singing Drake's part. Where were you when all my dogs needed help? Money for the commissaries. I got a 6 on my shoulders. Whatever. You know what I mean. Future and Drake, where were you? Where were you? When the dogs needed. Oh my god, I keep singing Drake's part. But I know, you go. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I just feel like everybody's trying to be around you when you blow up. Is what I'm getting. And I'm not saying that these people are malicious, and I'm not saying these people are trying to take advantage of you. Where you at? Yes, that's the song, Ben. Where you at? That's the song. I'm over here struggling for the song because I was just listening to the song not too long ago. But anyways, that's the song. Future and Drake. That's Drake. I feel like that is what's happening. I just feel like it's the people that you've had from the beginning. Like it could be family members, it could be friends, but they see you as the golden ticket. You know, just implement boundaries like heavy introduce, like really heavily create that boundary, because I just feel like there just seems to be a lot of people that are, especially females too, and I've told you this before, like females are going to try and take advantage of you. Don't fall for the pretty face and the big booty. Don't fall for it, Ben. And don't fall for these girls telling all these sweet nothings. These girls out here scamming. Don't fall for it, bed. Do not fall for it. I feel like love is not coming anytime soon. But come see me when you feel like, oh my God, since she might be the one. I'll let you know she the one. I'll let you know she the one. But right now, I don't see anything going on with your love life. I just really see like your finances are really stabilizing. I just feel like you're just gonna cut somebody off. Like, what I know you mentioned your sister. I just feel like you're just cutting somebody off financially, cutting ties. That's why I got mob ties. I don't know why, but mob ties came out of nowhere. And Drake, where you at? I don't know if you need to go listen to those songs, child, but just random stuff be coming to my mind, and I gotta tell Spirit, what the fuck are you? Why would you put Drake in my like? Why am I hearing that song? But it is what it is. Y'all already know. Y'all already know who I am. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna get off, y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all next Monday. If y'all want to book a full reading with me, it'll be in the description box. If you're on IG, it'll be in my bio. If y'all want to buy my ebook so you guys can kind of connect with your ancestors and to really find your orishas and really kind of like delve deeply spiritually. And it's kind of like an ebook to hold your hand on your spirituality and kind of get you through your spirituality when you feel stagnant or stuck. That will be on my website. It'll be linked on my shop in the description box. If you're on IG, it'll be in my bio. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I love y'all. I'll be here next Monday. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I know the time has changed. I feel like I have somebody, but that's another conversation because someone came full circle. We'll talk about it later, Ben. So I'm going to tell you. We'll talk about it later. I feel like, Ben, give it some more time. That's all I'm going to say. And you know what that means. Give it some more time. Give it some more time. And then come see me. But I feel like, what was this again? Oh, yeah. I love y'all. I will get off here. I'll be here next Monday, same time, 8 o'clock. I know the time has changed and it's getting a little dark outside, but I'll be here at 8 p.m. Eastern time every single Monday to do readings for you guys. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We'll see you guys next Monday.